What's up, you guys? Just left the gym. I don't know if I'm gonna put this in the beginning of the video or the end of the video. I also am acknowledging that you're probably gonna be like really nauseous because this little thing I got hold of my phone moves a little bit more than I thought it would be. But I'll fix that. I haven't done videos in a long time. I just, for some reason, have like the sudden urge to do it. Documenting something. I don't know what it is I'm doing. I haven't posted a video since like 2017 when I was training at Barbell Brigade. Since then, I've moved quite a few times. Trained at Big Tex in Austin, Texas. Currently at Mission Fitness, one of the best gyms in Southern California, hands down, especially for powerlifting. Since then, I've broken a 2K total. Got that last May. It was like an 824, 825 squat, 485 bench, and 730 something deadlift. One of the best, most fun meets ever. It was at Fight or Quit. One of the best meets ever. It was really cool because I got to do it with two of my best friends who I've been on and off competing with, but we've been friends since college. I'm the horrible person that got them into powerlifting, so it's really cool that I got to compete with them. You know, we've known each other since 2010, so it's been like, 15 years of friendship almost. So that was really cool. But right now, when it comes down to it, like, I kind of told myself that I would be done competing. Oh, this is gonna drive you guys crazy. These bumps on this, oh, this is bad. I need to get a new one. I kind of told myself I'd be done competing after getting a 2K total. And it's been about a year, almost, give or take. It was last May, so obviously not a full year. But there's an urge in me, like the bug is biting. So I really don't know what I'm documenting. But I've always wanted to do like just kind of documenting the real life aspects of quote unquote being a professional athlete in a niche sport that no one cares about. Again, I don't know if I'm going to compete again, so this could be just a silly thing with a 32-year-old recording a fitness journey that he doesn't know where it's going to go. But there's always been an urge in me to go back to bodybuilding. I've done 2 shows, did one when I was 18, did one when I was 22. I've had like a little bit of a bite to want to go that route. And then there's a bite in me that's kind of coming back for powerlifting that says like, I want to go for a 2,200 total. I can't do any of that this year. I am getting married to a beautiful woman. Yeah, hey now. This Bible thing, it's, this is why I need to get another one that's more stable. So we're getting married. So it'd be way too stereotype of a powerlifter or bodybuilder to want to do something at all during his wedding year. I know people do, and some people can't do that, but with, again, working a full-time job, coaching, and just normal life, like it'd be impossible to try to do something like that. So I'm definitely looking at like 2026 or 2027. I don't know. But again, I've always wanted to kind of just document a lifestyle-ish type of thing. I really don't know what that looks like. I grew up with like the muscular development, bodybuilding documentaries where they would show, Kai Green living in his apartment or Evan Centopani. And I always thought it was cool when Animal did that stuff with, Animal did that with some powerlifting things with Dan Green, the Lily Bridges, and there were some other people that they worked with, slipping in my head right now. Derek Kendall. So, damn that thing. Whoo! So yeah, I just, being a person that's now, I've achieved some stuff in powerlifting, so I guess I've always wanted to do this, but there's always been like a subtle imposter syndrome that I've had. I don't know why. I've squatted over 800 pounds, I've deadlifted over 700 pounds, I've benched over 400 pounds, and there's a lot of people that talk, and they haven't achieved anything. I'm a horrible person for saying that, right? But yeah, I think this would be cool. So I just recorded a leg workout. I did 3 with the squat bar, so it was 325. I did a 5x10 leg press. I think I recorded 3. I did a 5x10 on that. I really like the leg press that we have at Mission Fitness. It kind of looks similar if you watched any of the Blood and Guts with Dorian Yates. It's similar to that. And for some reason, I've watched way too much of those videos. So when I'm using that leg press machine, I just visualize Leroy Walker, Dorian Yates' training partner, just screaming, "Let's get nasty!" So that leg press machine just works for me. Some that I didn't get on video, I kind of do like a little giant set where I do the abductor machine both ways, and then I do lying leg curls, and then leg extensions prior to squat, just to warm up the bottom arms. We're gonna get a lot of bumps. Bum, 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 bum. Woo-hoo, that sucks. And then went on to my squats, which right now I'm doing a heavy week and I call it the bodybuilding style week, where I have a top set on the heavy week, so building up to like a 600 plus. I don't know what that looks like for next week right now, but today it was more of that volume and conditioning. And I think that's always been the solid thing for me. What's built my squats is that conditioning and my muscles are able to handle some of that torture. And it's also just some days you don't want to go heavy, but I still want to get that like nasty pump. And this is where my conflict comes in, where I'm like, being over 285, 295 for several years now, there is a piece of me that, wants to do that bodybuilding thing just to see what it looks like, But again, I don't know what that looks like right now. So I'm just doing that. That's the schedule right now. And as for my diet, I am bringing down the weight right now. I think I weigh like 294, I think. This year, kind of January, was kind of getting used to like a structure again. After the holidays, obviously we didn't do anything. There was no structure. January, getting used to a structure. February, consistent eating again, being like 4, 5, 6 meals, building up to 5 is my consistent number. And then March, I upped my calories, but I was doing a carb cycling. And I wanted to see kind of just how my body would react. Oh, we may have a little bump. No, nothing. I wanted to see how my body would react to having like a extreme carb day. So having a carb cycling structure kind of gave me that opportunity to have my carbs go up a decent amount, and to see how my body reacts. And I didn't go up a single pound. I think on my high day of carbs, and this may sound a little crazy for some people, but my high carb day was around 880 grams of carbs. And I did that through the month of March and didn't gain a single pound. So it was good. I just wanted to see my sensitivity towards carbs. And I did that on my leg day. So it gave me such a nice leg pump and strength. Like I've gone up, I've been banging out 600 for reps on my heavier days. So definitely my body's utilizing that, which is good. So now for this month, I'm going back to just having a consistent level of carbs. Again, I want to see consistent level of calories and macros. I'm probably gonna be around like 2,800. And this is just experimenting. Again, just trying to like have fun and document something. I want to see how my body reacts if I lose weight. I know my maintenance is probably around like that 32 mark. So 28 would give me a decent deficit. I'm still going to be hitting, I think the number I had down was, I'm still going to be hitting around 300 grams of protein. Fats will be lower, carbs will be higher. I react very well to carbs, clearly, and the carb cycling proved that for me. Especially from a strength component, which, as much as I'm saying I want to have my inner bodybuilder, I love lifting heavy. I love that. It makes me feel good. It's great for when work is annoying you. It's also just fun. So if you're not having fun at what you're doing, why are you going, right? So yeah, that's kind of my spiel. This is kind of just a little, to steal the quote from Seth Feroce. It's just like a little truck rant. It's probably be like, I don't know, after the workout or before the workout. I don't know how I'm going to structure this video. I've been doing cardio as well. I do that 5 times a day. One powerlifter that I've always admired, I've met him a few times, was T. Palua. From what I heard from him and a friend of mine, is that he would do cardio every single day. And he was one of the most he was the leanest powerlifter. I think it was like 242s to 275 and always just in shape. And that's always been a laziness of mine, is keeping the cardio consistent. So every morning what I've been doing is around 30 to 45 minutes of cardio on the treadmill. upping the intensity sometimes. The timing kind of depends on when I wake up. Sometimes I wake up too late, sometimes I wake up on time. But I've been doing that 5 times a week, and it's definitely, I think, been helping me when it comes down to training. Again, the conditioning, which has always been an element in powerlifting blocks for me that I've always kind of ran out. As much as I'll do sets to failure all the time when I'm lifting, but there's a difference between that cardiovascular endurance and strength endurance, and when you can get them both together, I think it's really, really awesome. That's why you have some NFL athletes that are just straight beast, because they've somehow gotten the ability to have both. And I think a lot of people who are elite at something can have both. It's just a matter of if you train it. So I'm kind of projecting myself, like I would love to do, I don't know what I want to do, because I go through phases. So right now this is just me, Brandon, Chef Strong, and just documenting some stuff, you know? So I got 75 grams of protein in this shake, which tastes delicious, nice and cold. My fiance thinks I'm insane because I put water in it. She's like, that's just gross. So I don't know if other people do, but I do. Apparently it's gross and weird. Anyways, it's getting too dark now you can't see me. Oh, there's a light. Oh, you can see me for a second. Anyways, it's too dark now, so I'm gonna tune this out. Yeah, this will be fun. I'm gonna try to do this a couple times a week. And yeah, let's see where it goes. Later, you guys.